As you know, good lighting is super necessary, and you can learn new things every day to create an amazing shots. But it can be tricky when you got to shoot outdoor, and your 30 watt 100 light are basically doing nothing. So how you can still get the shots you need to shoot outside, and still get a beautiful lighting on your talents. So basically the sun is the most powerful light that we have, and we only have one. But the idea here is to take this light source and design it to get what we want. And you can design it with three things that also can be combined together. So what are these things? The first is diffusion. You can diffuse the sun and get a soft light on your talent by having a reflector or diffusion frame that will diffuse the sunlight. Also, there are a lot of types of diffusion, which are made from different materials, and will have a different impact on how soft the light is going to get. The second tool for designing light is cutting. You can cut the light that reaches your talent with a black fabric. It can be a flag, floppy, reflector, or any black fabric that absorbs light. And the last tool is bouncing. Bouncing is when you bounce a light source to another place. And you can do it with a bounce board, flags, reflectors, and even mirrors. And every different material will have a different impact on how much light it will bounce. And when it came to lighting outdoors, you basically use what you learned to light an interior shot, but do it with the different tools outside. Okay, so after we talked about these three tools, I wanted to show you how you can really use them when you need to light outdoors. So I took my gear last weekend and set up a few examples to demonstrate how you can use it well when shooting outside. My first example is a medium close-up shot, where the sun position is about 45 degrees to my talent and was a little above. So you can think of it as a Rembrandt lighting. Then I took a huge reflector and connected it to two C-stands and put it in front of the sun so it diffused the sun coming to my talent. Now you can see I got the light seems softer and flattering on the skin, and it already seems good, and can be fine for some situation, but we can take it a little step forward. And just before we continue, let me mention that it's super important to use sandbags, because you don't want your gear to fall off, especially when it's a little windy, so don't forget to bring some sandbags. Because I diffuse the sun, it makes the light fall off seems more gradual. It will result less contrast. And I wanted to have a little different shape with a little more contrast on the talent. So I took a flag with a black side and put it on a C-stand and put it to cut some of the light that came from the diffusion. So it gave me a little different shape of light on the actor and enhanced the shadow on the shadow side. Oh, and if you wonder what is the big floppy is doing here, it basically let me have a nice shadow on me and my camera, so I can see clearly what I shoot and decide what to change with the lighting. Okay, so after I show you the first look I made, I wanted to have a little rim light on the other side, so it would separate my talent a little more from the background. So I took my black flag and used the silver side of it and put it on the right corner away from my talent. Silver side got the light from the sun and bounced it back to my subject. And something really important when using bounce light is the distance, direction, and the material of the bounce. Silver bounce with a bigger impact from white bounce, so we'll get more light from the bounce. For the second example, I wanted to show you how you can use your sun as a kicker light, and then work with this to light your subject. So for this I asked my talent to turn around and I changed the composition a bit. So the sun is mostly hitting her hair and creating a nice kicker light. Then I added the flag with the white side pointed to her, so you'd get the light from the sun and bouncing soft light to her face. And you can see I put it very close to her, cause I wanted to get a certain amount of exposure on this side of the face. By the way, you can see that I put the flag a little to the side. And this helped me to create a far side key lighting, which helped me to keep the little shadow on the side that is close to camera. By the way, also in this example, the floppy is doing a shade on me and my camera. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks you for watching it.